What's up, YouTube? Crankshaft on two wheels here again with another first ride. This time we're going to be riding the Kazuma Viper 110. Cue intro music. Ta-da! Let's see here. It has an electric start, but because the Chinese manufacturer is so shitty, I was gonna say it never works, but apparently that's not true. Yeah. That's pretty neat. Oh. Well. Gotta love it. Let's try that again, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. This is a complete fucking death trap. Let's ride it around. Remember to use this brake and not this brake. You like the little intro there. I wanted to give you guys a quick update with what's going on. I know it's been damn near forever since I posted a video, and I'm really sorry about that. I've been really down about crashing the CBR. Here it is in all of its glory, or lack thereof. Damage isn't too bad. The exhaust is a little scraped up. Hopefully there's no leaks. There shouldn't be, but you know, you never know. This is a fender eliminator kit that I got. Got it all installed and everything, and then wrecked it about 2 days after I actually got it installed, so I never even got around to putting a video out regarding it. There's still some dirt caked up in the frame slider there, but the plan is to go ahead and basically turn it into a street fighter. It's going to need new front forks, it's going to need a new radiator, because this shit happened right here. I'm not going to worry about replacing the plastics. They are completely destroyed. The gauge assembly is good. That's going to save me some money. I'm thinking about putting a 7-inch round headlight on there. Something along the lines of that. Sort of Monster-esque, Ducati Monster-esque street fighter is what I'm going to go for. This happened too. Gonna need a new right clip on because this snapped off at the riser. I think that's about the worst of the damage. Hopefully nothing's wrong with the engine. I don't think anything's wrong with it. I've checked the frame pretty extensively and I don't see any cracks or anything that indicates to me that anything is bent. This is the only concern. This was where the frame slider was, where the puck was. It was straight and now it's bent, and I'm not really sure how I'm going to get that out of there. I might have to get it drilled out professionally. But that's pretty fucked up. I'm not sure how I'm going to get that out of there. Overall though, it seems to be in fairly good shape. I'm not going to fire it up because the radiator's not attached, and I don't want to deal with that. But you might have noticed this while I was walking around. This is actually a good friend of mine, Cody, bought his first bike, and I've been working on it, trying to get it up to ship shape for him. We're planning on fully restoring it, gonna get the stock seat and everything back on there. Not the previous owner, but the previous owner did some really dirty things to this bike. He chopped the rear frame off right about there and there, and turned it into almost a bobber, kind of. All in all, looks like shit. as far as the rear goes. You know, he didn't go the good route of, like, you know, taking the frame off, welding on a hardtail, and putting a Springer seat on it. That would make it look badass. So we're in the process of putting it back to normal, basically. Got these trackside bars on it from Cycle Gear. There's a guy on a Harley that lives down there. I didn't even realize that. We're in the process of, like I said, we're in the process of restoring it. The engine is running a lot better than it was before. So much better. I'm gonna warm up a little bit. But yeah, I mean, all in all, it's a pretty solid bike. A lot of the stuff is in great shape. A lot of it's in not so great shape. Probably needs a new paint job. It doesn't look bad per se, but some of the pinstriping has come off, and it just needs some work. I was wondering if it was plastic dipped. See if we can just pull that shit right off there and see what's really hiding underneath all this. Of course, they didn't put a thick enough layer on, so it's not going to peel off all in one piece. Mainly want to see if they've still got the factory paint under here, if it's just some kind of shitty, like, rattle can job or something. But yeah, I'm doing a lot better. I was walking with a cane for a while. I can finally ride again, as you can see earlier, kind of. It's just the SR and that for now, and that doesn't have a license plate, so I try not to ride it very often. I don't know if I'm going to ride it to work today or not. If I do, I'll probably just take the SR license plate and throw it on there. Of course, with my luck, I'll fucking wreck it, like I did the CBR. We ran a lot of carb cleaner through it. I'm trying not to take it apart. According to the last owner, the carbs have been synchronized. I feel like they're not quite spot on, but they're certainly better than I can do right now without any kind of tools or anything. And then eventually I'm probably gonna end up having to do a full rebuild on the carbs, because I don't think the last guy did that when he got them all synced up. Miss Crankshaft made a post about it on Instagram, this bike. A couple people said it was shitty. Like, sorry, this is a 1981 CB650 custom, and I don't know about you, but in my opinion, for a bike that's damn 35 years old, 36 years old, this is in pretty good shape. The engine runs like a champ, and once we get get a hoop welded back on here, get a half decent seat on it that's not just leather and an inch of foam strapped to the frame. I got this gel seat pad too, but you know, once all that's taken care of and a couple little cosmetic things are fixed, metals polished up, and then you know, made to look all pretty, buffed, it's gonna be a damn good bike. Jesus Christ, cat. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? What are you doing? Jesus. Alright guys, really looking forward to getting out there and riding for you again. You'll get to see that here pretty soon. Peace out, YouTube.